Can music actually change you? Not just your mood, not just how you feel for a few minutes, and not just, oh wow, that chorus gave me chills and now I'm texting my ex in the middle of the night. I mean, change you. Can it make you more empathetic, more resilient, or maybe even, brace yourself, a better person? Wild idea, I know. Growth in this economy? It's a heavy ask for 3.5 minutes of audio. But maybe you've heard a lyric that felt like it shaped your personality, or a melody that felt like it rewrote your DNA. So, what if music is a tool for becoming someone new? And if it is, how? Let's find out together. I'm Joe Sanza. Together we'll reveal how music connects us with others, culture, and ourselves. This is Aux. Plug in. We all say music changed us. This album raised me, or this song saved my life, or that bridge made me believe in love again. But are we just projecting childhood unresolved issues onto a couple minutes of auto-tune poetry? Or is this actually happening? Is music shaping us cognitively, emotionally, and socially? Researchers have long been asking the same thing. Philosophers too, but we'll get to them later. Let's start with psychologists. Psychologists suggest that music doesn't just help us feel things. It plays a key role in how we form identity, how we manage mood, and build relationships. For example, musical choices can act as social signals, indicating what groups we belong to or aspire to join. Because music isn't just heard, it doesn't just exist in the background while you're speeding down the highway. It's processed deeply. Your limbic system, aka the brain's mood DJ, lights up like a teen's Snapchat when you listen to music. Are kids still using Snapchat? I don't know. Anyway, boom. Dopamine can surge. Your heartbeat and breathing can start syncing to the rhythm, and even to the heartbeat and breathing of those around you. You're not just listening. Your body is participating. It remembers music, entrains to it, learns from it. It was born in it, molded by it. Sorry if you didn't get that reference. It's my favorite movie series. Back to music. This is where psychologist Patrik Juslin takes us deeper. He says music doesn't just cause emotions linearly like a button being pressed. Instead, music induces emotions through multiple mechanisms, like different psychological systems working in tandem. Sometimes it's brainstem reflexes, like getting chills. Other times it's memory, like a song tied to your first heartbreak. Or sometimes it's emotional contagion, where you start to feel what you perceive the music itself feels, like a virus of the soul. The bottom line is music is an arouser of emotions. Hopefully you're still with me. And if you're not, I tell you to interrupt me, but this is a video and time doesn't work like that. Anyway, most emotional experiences are what Juslin calls everyday emotions. Happy, sad, hyped, nostalgic. But music can also trigger aesthetic emotions. These are rarer and sometimes harder to name, like awe, reverence, wonder. It's the feeling of being moved by art, of feeling seen by something that can't really see you back. You're not just crying to the music, you're crying about the fact that the music made you cry. And to me, that's not just mood, that's meaning. So here's the bigger question. Why does any of this matter? Because musical experiences aren't just real life themselves. They help you sort of practice for real life too. In other words, music doesn't just help you feel, it helps you practice feeling. Feeling grief through a song makes you more prepared to feel it when you actually lose something. Feeling connection through a melody helps you recognize it in another person. Feeling awe, tension, dissonance, forgiveness, it all teaches you emotional literacy. So yeah, music may or may not change you instantly, but it definitely shapes who you become over time. And the effects also depend on how you listen, because passive consumption for the vibes is a little different from active engagement, like singing along, analyzing the lyrics, and letting the music challenge you. There's something called the empathy gap. It's our tendency to struggle with lives we haven't lived, but music softens that. It softens that border between you and other. You don't just understand someone's sadness, you feel it. And for a second, it's not just a vibe, it's a moral shift. It's not just, oh, I relate. It's, oh, wow, I feel what they feel and I wish I didn't because now I'm tearing up. Music at its best doesn't have to make us feel good. It makes us feel each other. And that's the foundation of moral growth, connection, social belonging, the beginning of becoming something more than just a walking ego wrapped in anxiety. And by the way, I know I mentioned earlier we talk philosophers, so let's talk philosophers. Plato thought music was dangerous. He said it could corrupt the soul, bypass reason, seduce the senses, unravel society. Nietzsche, on the other hand, saw music as something beyond good and evil. He saw it as a direct expression of the will, the primary force at the heart of all things. In this sense, music doesn't imitate reality or represent emotions. Music is the very movement of existence, transmuted into a force that can shatter old identities and create new ones. To make you better for Nietzsche doesn't mean it soothes or moralizes. It means that music can strengthen, can invigorate, can teach you to say yes to life. So, who was right? Plato or Nietzsche? They both were. Music can soften you and numb you and even manipulate you, but it can also open you, confront you, grow you. It's not inherently good, but it is inherently powerful, and that power is participatory. So where does that leave us? Can music make you a better person? Let's be honest, not every song will. Some songs are for dancing, or for crying, or spiraling. But maybe all those songs can matter too, if you let them. The songs you play again and again, the songs that witness you, those songs aren't just pieces of playlists. They're practice, they're memory, they're scaffolding for the kind of person you're becoming. So next time you press play, ask, do I want this song to change me, for better or for worse? Am I letting this song build me? Growth happens more on repeat than on shuffle. I'm Joe Sanza. This is Aux. Thanks for plugging in.